other stock which is definitely in focus is Asian Paints. All eyes on Asian Paints as their numbers are expected tomorrow. In fact, Mahima is joining in for a preview of what you can expect from Asian Paints.
Right, Tamanna. So Q1 FY25 for Asian Paints is expected to be a muted quarter. Now, in terms of Bloomberg estimates suggest that revenue will be up around 1.7%, EBITDA will be down around 7%, and margins are expected to squeeze to around 21% from 23%. And overall net profit is expected to remain down by 9%. Now, in terms of what to watch out for, well, demand and competitive landscape is something that will be something to watch out for. And in terms of revenues as well as the entire demand space, well, Q1 FY24 was a higher base, so the demand is expected to remain muted compared to that. In terms of operating leverage, well, there's expectations that lack of operating leverage will be there during the quarter. And in terms of volume growth, single-digit year-on-year volume growth is something you can expect. In terms of value growth, the value growth will be impacted due to weak mix and price cuts that have been happening since the past 10 months. Recent price hikes, however, have been taken up, and they will be post 22nd of June. Now, in terms of expenses, higher employee cost and advertising spends on the basis of intensity in competition is expected. So basically, overall commodity prices, demand, and even the election impact on Asian Paints is something that will be on the watch out for Asian Paints.
Okay, Mahima. So that's the input as far as Asian Paints is concerned. Asian Paints also recovered actually from its lows of the day. If you look at an overall theme, I would say that consumption is definitely the big one that we're seeing. And Aditya, let me get your view on that consumption theme. You spoke a bit about HUL earlier, but let me bring Asian Paints too into the picture.
In my opinion, Asian Paints stock is a little bit expensive per se. The volume growth is something that you have to watch out for. And again, as we already know, Grasim is entering into the market, as well as JSW Paints is coming in. So the competitive intensity and a flavor around that will be really important to watch out for. But I believe Asian Paints is Asian Paints, and they will continue to be the market leader not only this quarter, but for the next 5, 10, 15 years. So there, I don't have really any problem per se. However, let the valuations cool down a little bit, and there could be a good entry point between 2,500 to 2,800 on this.
All right. So Asian Paints in focus. We're talking about Eveready as well. In fact, Eveready has spoken to us today on NDTV Profit. We'll see if we can quickly play that conversation out for you in just a few minutes from now. They have got one new product that they've put out, innovative kind of a flashlight. But the key point I would think to take away from that interview is how the Eveready MD is also expecting the government to act on consumption in the upcoming budget, where there will be a boost to consumption. Now, will that come in the form of higher payouts to certain segments in rural India? Will that come maybe in the form of more tax breaks? We'll have to really see. But